All right, there we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Does audio sound okay? Had a little technical difficulties there, but I think we're good now. How's everybody doing? Hey, Pedro Taco, how you doing, buddy? Justin's in here. Chad's in here. Let's see who else. Clint's in here. Thanks for coming back, Clint. Thanks for coming back, Scott. I see Scott's in here. Donald is in here. Welcome to the pack, Donald. Aiden. I think I remember seeing you a while back, Aiden. Welcome back. Should be a good time tonight. We're breaking 1984 Topps Baseball Wax Box BBCE Authenticated. I'm just getting the numbered cards ready here. Everybody have a good Memorial Day. I've just been eating pork nonstop pretty much this whole time. I made a huge pork butt in the crock pot. Just been making tacos off of it. I'll save one for you, Pedro Taco. So we're going to get started with the giveaways. I'll go through it in a second. I'm almost got these numbered cards organized here. And then later, maybe halfway through the break or afterwards, we'll talk about the next featured break, which Caleb has already gotten started for us. So Caleb's in here. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. Looks like I got the chat commands finally working and toned down the filter stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. That's good for now. Organize the rest as we go. So real quick, we're going to be giving away all of these cards here. We're going to do it in this order. 84 Darryl Strawberry rookie card. It's in gradable condition. Pete Rose at 82. 82 Fleer, 85 Nolan Ryan. By the way, 85 Topps is on fire right now because of the Topps project. The Dwight Gooden card is on fire especially, and the 87 Mark McGwire Topps card is also on fire. Not, I guess technically not a rookie, but because he was at that Olympic card in 85. But we're gonna be introducing some set break packs for 85 soon. Then we got the Derek Jeter 93 rookie and the classic rookie. And then we got the Ken Griffey Jr. 89 Fleer rookie. So let's give all those away. Anybody who's not in the mixer yet, let's see if we can get this chat thing to tell us the link for the mixer. Fingers crossed here. See if that works. Should give you the link for the... Did I put 2 exclamation points? Yeah. Well, maybe it's not going to want to work. If not, I'll paste the link directly. There it is. There's the link to the first group break mixer that we're doing. So Aiden, to enter the giveaway for what you see on the screen is closed right now, but we're going to be starting another giveaway later in the show. And featured breaks, this was for the featured break giveaway. What we do with the featured breaks, let me turn this other light on back here. When we announce the featured break, from from the point in time that we announce it up until when it fills. Lighting is not so great right now. Up until when it fills, if you go to the website, that's a little bit better. If you go to the website right here and join the pack, it just takes a couple of seconds to create a free account. So there's no purchase necessary for any of our featured break giveaways. Create an account in between the time that we announce the break the featured break and when it fills, and you get one entry into the featured break giveaway. And then if you buy a spot in the featured break, you also get five extra entries into the giveaway. So we'll be announcing the next featured break a little bit later in the show, so make sure you stick around for that. Hey, Angry Ellen, how you doing? Welcome to Thrill Pack. Good to have you here. Caleb says this is his first break. That's awesome, Caleb. So hopefully that answered your question, Aiden. So anybody who's not in the mixer yet, there's a few spots left. It's filling up though, so make sure you get in before it's too late. I just pasted the link, or the chat, our chat buddy pasted the link a couple of lines ago. We're doing Gypsy Queen 2020, which is a really hot product. It seems to be more popular than last year's Gypsy Queen. I think it's one of the hottest products. I mean, excluding, the higher end stuff. Like Bowman's really been on fire. But it's been very popular for 2020. It's got 2 on-card autographs per box. So much better than sticker autographs, because the player had the card in his hands, which is really nice. Then one of my favorite designs, modern designs I should say, Topps Fire. So this one's got 1 autograph per box, so we know we're going to get 1 autograph out of here. Plus we're going to get either this is 2 hits, so I'm assuming the other one is a relic. I don't know for sure until we open it. So we're up to 3 autographs so far. Get them all, Scott. Scott says get them all. 2019 Update Series. We've got 1 autograph or relic card in here. So we know we're going to get 3 autographs. We're going to get a relic card. And then I think we're going to get another hit. I'm assuming it's a relic card out of here. So we could get... We're guaranteed to get 3 autographs. And we could get another autograph or a relic as a bonus. So make sure you get into the mixer. It'll probably fill up later today, I'm guessing. Let's see. Pedro Taco said he just bought 2 in the mixer. Thank you, Pedro Taco. Appreciate that. Okay, let me get a few more of these cards organized, and then we will do the giveaway. Just want to make sure I don't cause any delays when we're actually ripping. Thought I had these organized last time, but apparently not. So, alright, that's good for now. Let's load up our trusty list randomizer, and we're going to do our wonderful giveaways here. So get the screen organized first for you guys. And my spreadsheet is here. There we go. Chad says his internet went out. We were just talking, Chad, we were talking about the mixer for the new folks, the new pack members. And then we just reviewed the giveaway cards, and I kind of hinted at us introducing the next featured break because Aiden was asking how to get in on the featured break giveaways. Usually I'll try to have some type of theme for the giveaway, some type of theme that matches the box that we're breaking, at least for now. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's do this, guys. Good luck to everybody. Let me share my screen here. Hey, Wonder Woman, how you doing? Welcome to the pack. Scott says been ripping all last week and nailing some good rookies. Is anybody else as addicted to Project 2020 as me? I've been getting every single card. And if you look at the releases that came out in the first month and a half, it's absolutely bonkers. Like there's a lot of them are over $1,000 now, and it's crazy because they release for $19.99. So the print runs are starting to get pretty high now, but the early ones, wow, that was a That must have been a wild ride for anybody that bought those retail. All right, giveaway time. Just listed them on eBay. Baseball card extravaganza says, which ones did you get? Or you might have gotten a ton of them, so I don't need to list them all out. But what's your favorite 2 or 3? Some of them are just nuts. Like the Mike Trout Ermsey one is over, I think, $2,500 now. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? The Dwight Gooden Mr. Cartoon I saw is getting close to like 800 now. Ricky Henderson, nice. Which artist? There's so many cool ones. All right, here is our list of giveaway entrants. So the ones in black are the folks that joined the pack during the promotional period. Again, the promotional period is from when we announce the break until when it fills. So all the ones in black are new pack members. Let's welcome all these guys to the pack. And then all the ones in blue are the breakers, pack members who purchase spots in the break, and they get 5 extra spots. So we've got 195 total here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Darryl Strawberry 84, even though I moved it over to the right. It was glaring in the light. So we're going to start with the Darryl Strawberry 84. I figured we'd start with a bang and end with a bang. So we're starting with Strawberry and ending with Griffey. And we're going to copy these. We're going to randomize this 3 times, guys. And we're going to go over here. I'm going to paste it in here. Let me make sure it picked up the last one. Yep. Okay, so we have the full list in here. And I'm going to hit it 3 times. And whoever is at the top after I hit it 3 times wins the Darryl Strawberry 84 rookie card, which is in gradable condition, guys. This is a pretty nice card. What is it? Too small? Too small, Scott? How about now? Is that better? So real quick, before we do that, let's welcome the new pack members. Caleb, Marco, Ben T. Allen, Flatfish, Richard, Doug M, Penster, Josh D. Scott W. has been really active with us the last couple of shows. Thank you again, Scott. And also Joey, Ryan, Ben R, JK, O, Zub 34, and Stephen T. Guys, welcome to the pack. A little note for myself in there. Ben Z is one of our early pack members. He's sort of a founding father of Thrill Pack. Him and Abuelita are the Justin, Jeremy, Ben, Chad. Let's see, Jimmy, Adams, and let's see. There's a few Adams. Am I missing anybody? I tried to name off most of the founding fathers. Maybe we'll create like a Thrill Pack Declaration of Independence, or Constitution, I should say, and we'll have you guys. We'll have Ben Z play the role of Ben Franklin. Anyway, I'm getting silly already, guys. All right, so is this? Yep, our name's in gold. Am I zoomed in here enough? I'm going to hit this thing 3 times. Again, whoever's at the top of the list right there is going to win the Darryl Strawberry 84 rookie. Hopefully you heard my shout out, Ben. Okay, ready? Good luck, everybody. 1. That's the first one. Second one. And the third one. Yeah, you have 30 spots, Scott. You're all over the place in here. Scott. Just depends on when you ordered. The order of the original list was based on the order that the breaks were purchased. The spots in the break were purchased. But now they're randomized, and Justin W. is at the top. So let's... Yeah, this is the original unrandomized list, Scott. You can see you're in multiple spots. So it's not sorted by name. So just keep that in mind. If you see your name in one spot, see, Scott, you're all over the place. It looks like you might even have more than 30. Okay, Justin is the winner, which is pretty ironic because Justin is normally the first person in the stream, and so you were not like I'm not very superstitious, but maybe it had something to do with it. Maybe the giveaway gods knew that you were first in the stream tonight. So congratulations, Justin. W is the winner of the 84 Daryl Strawberry. Let's go back to the screen real quick. Bam! That is a new addition to your collection, buddy. Congratulations. Put that away safely for you. That makes sense, Scott. Hopefully I answered your concern there. Oh, there we go. Our chat buddy is starting to come out of his shell a little bit. All right, let's do the Pete Rose next. So let's do the Pete Rose. What we're gonna do is literally, we're gonna hit the button 3 more times. And yep. Yo, yeah, it's a big list. This was like 195 rows or something like that. Yeah, 195. So we're going to hit it 3 more times. Whoever's at the top of the list, Justin says he'll throw Altuve. Whoever's at the top of the list is the winner, unless they've already won, in which case we're going to keep hitting it until we get a unique person at the top. So Justin can't win again. We're going to hit it just once to see the next winner. So once, and Justin's still at the top, so we'll hit it again, and Justin's still at the top. Okay, is it working? There we go. Scott W. This thing really likes Justin, huh? Scott W. is the winner. So there you go, Scott. You had a pretty favorable probability in there, so I think it paid off for you. You are the winner of the 1982 Pete Rose Fleer card. Beautiful card. Nope, I didn't leave anybody off. I double checked it multiple times, and I counted up the number of spots to make sure it was equal to whoever bought into the break. Did you buy into the break, Pedro Taco? Let's see. I don't see you on the list for buying into the break. And remember, for new pack members, it's during the promotional period. So I think you already had your account created before the promotional period. So this is the list of folks who bought into the break. As you can see, 36 on the dot there. Yeah. Featured break. So the featured break right now, Pedro, is the 84 Topps Baseball BBCE group break. And anybody who buys into the featured break gets 5 spots into the giveaway. That's the giveaway is always related to the featured break. The featured break giveaway goes with the featured break. Does that make sense? Okay, let's do the next. The next giveaway is going to be for that beautiful Nolan Ryan. But don't worry, Pedro, there'll be plenty of other opportunities to win some awesome cards. We're going to announce another featured break later tonight. I definitely would be the first to admit if I ever make a mistake, but I have to say my spreadsheet skills are pretty on point, so it's gonna be unlikely that I'll make a mistake in a spreadsheet. Although I am human, so you never know. I might make a mistake one day. Let's see. Watch. Probably when I say that, I'm gonna jinx myself now. 728. I've almost got this pile organized. All right. Let's speed it up a little bit here. So we're going to do the Nolan Ryan 85. 85, guys. Seems like you guys really like Topps 1985. So we've got some set breaks that Olivia is actually working on putting together, and they're in really great condition. Pulled them out of my personal collection from the climate controlled vault. No, I'm just kidding. We did pull it out of my personal collection though, and it's a really high end set. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Almost had it ready for tonight, but just need a few more minutes to get that ready. Have you guys seen the Ben Baller Dwight Gooden card? Oh my god, that thing is... Baller is the right name for that. That thing is awesome. There's like lightning in the background. Almost looks like the Jordan Scoring Kings background. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Had too much coffee again. So, let's go back to the screen. Stay on track here. And we're going to hit it one more time. So Scott W. and Justin W. are the only ones that are excluded. And we're going to hit it once. Good luck, everybody. Whoever's at the top wins. Scott W. again. We're going to hit it once more. Keith W. is the winner. Keith, I actually found out that Keith has been watching this whole time, but for some reason he hasn't been able to... he hasn't been able to get into the YouTube chat, but he is with us following along. I talked to him on Facebook last night. Well, I messaged him on Facebook last night. If you guys aren't following us on social, make sure you do that. Follow us on social. We don't have TikTok on there yet, but we are on TikTok for any of you TikTokers. My dance moves are horrible. Like, Olivia does all these dances, and I don't know how she remembers all of them. Like, all these different... I can't even remember, like, 2 moves. Spreadsheets? Yes. Dancing? No. I know my weaknesses, guys. Alright, so congratulations again, Keith. You are the winner of this beautiful Nolan Ryan. So what I want to do with I want to do some cool stuff with the project cards that I've been snatching up. When we get that 85 Topps set break, we might consider doing something fun with that. Like maybe we'll do a giveaway with a Topps project card associated with the break. With the set break somehow. What do you guys think about that? All right, let's move along to the Jeter. So 5 giveaways. We're 3 of them down and 2 to go. This is the 92. Technically, it's a prospect rookie card, I suppose. But his Jeter's. I think there's some debate about which year is considered his rookie year, but his OG rookie year is 1993. So this actually came out the year before that. I think technically there's some other rookie cards that came a little bit later. But anyway, I digress. Let's go back to the screen. We're going to hit it one more time. The only people that are excluded are a lot of W's. We got all the W's for winner. We got Keith winner, Scott winner, and Justin winner. So we'll hit it one more time and see who's the winner. Nice. Jimmy says he's got 85 sealed, Donruss. Justin W. is at the top again. Jeremy F. There you go. Jeremy F. is a founding father of Thrill Pack. Did I miss any founding fathers? Where's Ben at? Ben Z, you still in here, buddy? Ben Z and Abuelita are definitely founding fathers of Thrill Pack. Congratulations, Jeremy. You were you almost hit the Pete Rose. Where are we at? There we go. You almost hit the Pete Rose. You were 1 away from the Pete Rose. That's right. Chad is also a founding father. He's OG as well. We'll give once we get some merch going, we'll give all the founding fathers some complimentary merch. How about that? All right, the last one, the grand finale here, is the 1989 Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Beautiful card. So, we're going to hit it one more time. Let's see who the winner is. Keith W. already won. Justin W. already won. Justin, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a better way to do this. Scott W. There we go. Scott W. already won too. There's got to be a way to remove entries after you do it. Caleb G. There you go. Caleb G. is new to the pack. He's a new pack member, so please welcome him. He is leading the charge on the next featured break, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. So, congratulations, Caleb. Are you in here, by the way? Is Caleb in here? Oh, yeah, he is. There he is. Congratulations, buddy. Yep, Scott won the Pete Rose. Scott won the Pete Rose, so that's the final giveaway, guys. Right there. Let's talk about the next featured break. Grab the link for that, and then we will get to ripping our current featured break. 1 second, guys. So this one might go a little bit faster. It's almost certainly going to go faster because we're doing it by the stack instead of by the pack. And it is going to be, we're going to a year that is very hot right now due to Topps project. So I put some thought into this, choosing this. And I chose this because 1987, the 1987 Topps, not Donruss, but Topps Mark McGwire card is very hot. We also were opening individual wax packs the other night, and I think we were having a lot of fun with those. We pulled some great cards. I think we pulled McGwire. Did we pull Bonds? We pulled a bunch of rookies. And I love the design of 1987. I think it's going to see an increase in value here because of the Topps project. So we're going to focus on this one. It's also BBCE authenticated. There you go, right there. So as you know, BBCE boxes have a pretty nice premium on them because it's been verified that they're not searched. So that gives you extra peace of mind. Here's the link to that. See if I can get that up here. We pulled everything but Maddox, and we were actually, thank you, Justin. We hit a really nice hot streak there for a minute where it was like, I think one stack, we hit like 3 or 4 either rookies or really nice cards. So you guys may have noticed that vintage cards, you know, they've been really, like, for the last 20 years, the hobby's been sort of in a, I mean, I don't want to say 20 years, but up until maybe 5 years ago, the hobby was kind of in a dormant state, and vintage cards were very, very depressed, especially the junk wax era cards, and they're really, really coming back strong. For example, this card right here, I was doing some research about this because you guys know I'm really into Topps Project cards. This one was a little bit too expensive for me to get because I didn't get in on the initial release. I think the project card for this is going, and I'm thinking of the earliest one. I forget the artist's name. It's like Joshua Vides maybe, or I might be getting that wrong. But it's the earliest Mark McGwire card. It's like the caricature version of him. It's going for, not this card, guys, not this card, but the Topps Project card that's based on this is going for over $1,000. There's multiple ones, though. I think there's 4 different ones. The one I'm thinking of is the earliest one. And then, so what that caused is this card itself, the card that art print was based on, This used to go for $35 in a PSA 10 before Topps Project 2020 was released. Now it's going for $350 or close to $350 in a PSA 10. So if you guys have these cards hanging around, you might have thought they're worthless. They're not worthless anymore. That Topps Project 2020, I mean, they never were worthless. You might have thought that they were only worth like $3 to $5. But they're starting to become valuable again. So I dug up one of the better versions of this that I have. I have a few. If you go back to our early videos, you'll see that Jess actually found one of these at the Goodwill, of all places. She found some cards, and then I went to the Goodwill and met up with her and went through the box, and I found one of these in there. It's technically not a rookie card, but I vaguely remember as a kid considering this a rookie card. And when you look at the stats on the back, it only has 1 year of stats. So even though he did appear in 1985, I don't know if he was in 86. He might have been in 86 traded, but I don't remember what that card looks like if he was. You guys can let me know in the comments. Maybe Justin might know about that, or Jimmy, or one of the other guys might know. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think some people consider this a sort of pseudo rookie card. Anyway, so this is No 86 baseball card extravaganza. So this is his first card after 85. I think some people consider it a rookie card because this is his first Topps card where he's in an Oakland A's uniform. So, there's some debate about what's considered a rookie card. But, based on that premise, then this would be a rookie card. I love the font, by the way, of the 1987 that they used on the design, and they really played off of this in the Project 2020 cards. Anyway, this is the first giveaway for the featured break, which I believe I pasted for the new featured break, which starts today. The promotional period starts today. I believe I pasted the link above. Let me just make sure that's right. Yes, I did. So we're doing it by the stack. Caleb already grabbed the first stack. He was sort of ahead of the curve on this. He probably knew that 87 was making a comeback due to the Topps Project, and he wanted to get in on that on a 45-degree angle. So I think everybody else can jump in there right away before it fills up. There's only 3 spots left. So we're doing this one by the stack. We're just experimenting with different ways to do this. So make sure you get in on the new featured break. That is the first giveaway card for the new featured break. And we're going to talk about, let's see here. Yep, I'm just making sure. Caleb was indeed the first one that got in, so congratulations on that. Caleb, you inspired me to make this the featured break. Or I shouldn't say congratulations, I should say thank you, more appropriate. So I'm kind of trying to follow somewhat of a theme here. So we're also going to do the Barry Bonds. Now, Barry Bonds is not featured in Project 2020, but I'm thinking maybe they'll feature him. I think somebody taught me last time that Topps is not allowed to print Barry Bonds cards, so that's probably why. But the price of this is also rising. It's a kind of a collateral effect. The Project 2020 affected. It was based on this card, which affected this card, which then affected the whole set, which then affected the other rookies like Barry Bonds. So we also have some 87 wax boxes that we're gonna add to the shop soon, so we can hunt for some of these cards, the Topps. We can hunt for these cards here. And then I wanted to do something different here. This is gonna be our first numbered card, and he's a he's a very popular player. Let's see if we can guess who he is. He's tried to play football, didn't make it, and now he's trying to play baseball. That probably will give it away completely. Anybody got any guesses on who it is? Very popular player. Fan favorite. Tebow, that's right. You got it, Scott. Tim Tebow, numbered out of 999. Tim Tebow Elite Extra Edition. It's a shiny card, a foil or metal type card. I don't know what the correct terminology is for it. Scott says he loves Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow is hard not to like, guys. Just seems like an all-around awesome guy. So I figured we'd throw him in the mix as well. And every time we do a live stream, I will add another card until this baby fills. It might be filled already, actually. I haven't checked. Scott says, just ship that to me. That's an awesome Tim Tebow card, Scott. I've got a few more that that are football oriented or football based, and we're gonna save those for our first football mixer, which I'll announce after we do the baseball mixer. I'm trying to not have too many things going at once. I kind of learned that the hard way last time. And Jimmy and Jeremy directed me in the right direction with that. Well, everybody did, but I really appreciate everybody's feedback. You guys know that, hopefully you know that I listen very closely to everybody's feedback, and I try to base the whole show off of what, the feedback that I'm getting. We're still small, so we can do that. We might as well take advantage of that. Right? All right, I've got the positions ready for our little art easel here, who's going to tell us. The little art easel is going to keep track of what number spot we're on. Let me move all this other stuff out of the way, and we're going to get ready to rip, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try to open the box carefully because I want to save the box. I want to make some type of art project out of these old vintage boxes. 2 spots left, Justin says. So get in on that before it sells out. Let's see, how can I get into this? Oh, you know what? We can't open this yet. We need to randomize the spots. What am I doing? Getting too excited, guys. All right, let's randomize the spots. I was just ready to jump right into that. Let's randomize the spots, and then we can do that. Getting ahead of myself. All right, so start a new randomizer here. Justin says the next person who buys in gets his Jose Canseco's if he pulls one in 87. That's pretty nice, guys. Justin is willing to part with his Jose Canseco's. He's given away many already. All right, I got a new list going up here. List randomizer. And let's get this up. Got it. Make sure there's 36 here. Yep. All right, let me share my screen. Zoom in on this a little bit. Well, you'll see it when I go over to the other screen. So we got 36 here. Yep, 36. And we're going to paste it over here. Let me make sure I've got 2 Jeremys at the bottom and 4 Caleb's at the top. Make sure I didn't miss anybody on the top or the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So we're going to randomize this 3 times. We're going to put it back into here, line it up with packs number 1 through 36. And just making sure. I'm 99% sure. Yeah, 36. Just didn't want to assume. There's 36 spots in this break. So let's randomize it 3 times, and then we'll paste it in next to the slots. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. And copy. And we're gonna paste that here. And then I'll share this spreadsheet with you guys. Doesn't have any sensitive information in it, so I'll share this with you guys. I think I've got it. I think our chat buddy can do that. Let's see if he performs up to expectations. So what's the command here? Okay, let's see if this works. It's a little bit of a delay there. All right, I'm not. Oh, there we go. There's the randomized spots. So why don't you guys jump into there? Make sure that link works. This is just so you can reference it during the break. So I don't have to have the list up on the screen and take away from the screen real estate. Looks like we got a couple folks in there. Anonymous Manatee, Anonymous Chameleon. So we'll go back to the full screen view. And we'll get started. All right, now I can rip into the box. Good thing I remembered that before I ripped into it. Yep, $10 per spot for this one. So first up is Chad DS, and the way this works is clockwise. So top left corner, then here, then here, then here. That's the order that we're gonna go into this baby. So let's move this guy over to the right a little bit so you can see it better. All right, I'm going to do this kind of carefully, guys. It might take a minute. Just want to preserve this box. For a nice little art project. It is a long time coming. I think this might have been the first thing we talked about back on when we rebooted the live show. There we go. All right, so Chad DS is up first. Good luck to you, Chad. So I'm gonna pull the entire first stack out and count it up. Make sure there's 9 in there. Yep. So that's the first stack. We've got 3, 6, 9. Yep, 9. That's correct. You can see my wildebeest arm. Yeah, it is kind of weird how the box is blue and the packs are green. Get some more light on the situation. All right, we're ready to go. That took a little while to set up, but I think we are all comfortable, I hope. Chad DS is first up, Scott. So here is the spreadsheet, Scott. You can jump into the spreadsheet and see what order everybody's in. Our chat buddy will reply in a second with the link. Looks like the lag is only about 5 seconds or so. All right, good luck, Scott. The main rookies that we're looking for, just as a refresher, everybody: Darryl Strawberry, Don Mattingly, and Joe Carter also. Joe Carter, let's not forget Joe Carter. I'm going to move Let's see. Make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, that works. Yeah, there is a little bit of a delay here. It's longer than normal. Oh, this is what I want to have open. Okay. I knew I was doing something different. I was like, wow, the screen is smaller. Okay, now I'm comfortable again. All right. Let's see what we got in this first pack, guys. Chad DS. Tim Wallach. Pat Sheridan. Pete Filson. John Castino. Blake McBride. Don Baylor. That's a nice one, Don Baylor. Got a game card. Got a Mike Morgan. Got a Lance Parrish. Matt Young. Bob Shirley. We've got Joe Morgan. We've got two baseball minds there. Or very well-known baseball minds. Don Baylor and Joe Morgan. Tom Hume and Sisto Lescano. So that was pack number 1 for Chad DS. All right. Pack number 2. Pack number 2 is Scott W., who has many, many spots. Scott W., good luck. Yeah, the gum came off pretty nicely there. We got Concepcion, Dwayne Walker, Mark Davis, Chris Spear, Julio Cruz, Joe Torre. Well, 3 great baseball minds so far. Andy Van Slyke, that's a nice one. Andy Van Slyke, that's a rookie card. I believe that's a rookie card. You guys will have to confirm. According to the stats, it looks like it is. So I'm pretty sure that's a good one. Get this sleeved up carefully. One second. Sleeve is not behaving. There we go. All right, I'll do that later. It's not behaving. I don't want to force it in there. Ben Ogilvy, George Wright, Bob McClure, Ray Knight, Glenn Hoffman, Chet Lemon, and Eddie Milner. Try one more time on this sleeve here. There we go. So Andy Van Slyke, probably the best card out of there. Scott W. All right, number 3 is also Scott W. This gum actually doesn't look too bad, but I'm gonna save my appetite for more pork. Scott says ship that gum too. It's crazy. It comes off pretty easily. Look, there's no gum stain at all. So that's kind of nice, just in case we get somebody great on the back. We got a Rod Carew and a Reggie Jackson, guys. Bam! That's a nice hit right there. I'm going to just be really, really careful with the cards, guys. And I'm going to sleeve them up later. Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to be in a rush when I'm sleeving up the cards. It's going to keep the cards in better condition if I just wait and do it a little bit later, and I'll make sure I put them in the box very carefully, so don't worry about that, guys. It says, baseball card extravaganza. It says, warning card for the Mattingly is Broderick Perkins of the Padres. Okay, that's good to know. Willie Wilson, Dan Quisenberry, Randy Johnson, the other Randy Johnson. So we're looking out for Broderick Perkins. There you go, Rod Carew. We got 2 really nice hits in here. And that is a very nice copy of Rod Carew. It's a little bit off-center to the right, maybe like 5%. But that is a beautiful Rod Carew, guys. Ron Davis, Mike Krukow, Darryl Strawberry rookie card, guys. Bam! This pack is loaded. It's a little bit off-center towards the top. But Scott just hit probably the second biggest card. So we're on a good pace already. Maybe we can pull like more than just one of each. Milt Wilcox, Tim Laudner, Steve Kemp, and Jim Slayton. So congratulations. Let me put these away very, very carefully. I will sleeve it up, of course, before I touch it again. In the box. Didn't hit the edges at all. Your cards are safe and sound, buddy. Number 4. Already hit 1 Darryl Strawberry rookie card. Yep, 4 big hits. So number 4 is Justin W. is up in the number 4 slot. Gum comes off with no problems. Okay, first half of the pack here. Jeff Jones, Mike Jorgensen, John Wathan. John Wathan's sort of like a vintage troll. We got a Mookie Wilson and a Tom Seaver, guys. Mookie Wilson is no joke, man. I was watching some old Mookie Wilson highlights the other day. His batting average doesn't look too great there, but Mookie Wilson was a player, and everybody, we all know Tom Seaver was a player too, I'm sure. Ricky Nelson. Scott says he likes that Jeff Jones. Ed Vandenberg, Jeff Burrows, Jim Wolford, Dwayne Murphy, Ray Burris, Atlee Hammaker, and Jose Cruz. I hear Jess yelling at the dog. He must be trying to chew something. Into the box it goes. Spot number 5. Number 5. Justin is also in slot number 5. Hold the cards a little closer to the camera, Jeremy says. No problem. Alright, let's get that gum card off of there. Flip this around. We'll hold it up as close as we possibly can. Till it focuses. There we go. Dave Schmidt. Frank Tanana. It's got a ding in the bottom, unfortunately. Art Howe. Jack O'Connor. Looking for Donnie Baseball. Lou Whitaker. Very nice. He might make it into the Hall of Fame under the Veterans Committee. Or some other loophole. Well, that's not a loophole. It's a alternative entry method, I guess, if you want to call it that. Bert Hooton. Gorman Thomas. Sweet Lou Whitaker, guys. Von Hayes. Claudel Washington, Dan Meyer. Oops, we don't want to go yet. We want to put this away first so we stay in order. But number 6 is also Justin. Yeah, they are good looking cards. If we hit the Mattingly, it's gonna be good. It's not going to be bad. Justin is also number 6, guys. Flip this around carefully. So, by the way, the Don Mattingly card is featured. The Don Mattingly rookie card that we're looking for is featured in Topps Project 2020. Buddy Bell and Rick Honeycutt. Cal Ripken, All-Star. Very nice card there. So, that is also increasing the exposure, popularity, collectability, value, all of the above for the 1984 set. It's amazing how much that project is boosting the value of the years that they picked, especially the 80s years, which were the values were, in my opinion, undervalued. And like we saw with that documentary, The Last Dance, a compelling event will unlock the true value of any asset. That documentary unlocked the true value of Chicago Bulls cards, and that Art Project 2020 is unlocking the true value of the early 80s baseball cards. Larry Parrish, Goose Gossage. That's a good one, guys. That's a Hall of Famer. Bruce Benedict, Steve Henderson. So we hit at least one Hall of Famer in there. I might have missed another one as I was running my mouth. Spot number 7. Spot number 7 is Ben Z. Ben Z, are you still with us, buddy? I gave you the Founding Father shout out earlier. Hopefully you heard that. Let us know if you're in here, buddy. Say what's up to Abuelita for me, please. Not bad, not bad. No gum stain on that. Gum is coming off pretty nice. Oh, we got a nice one right on the front, guys. Look at that. Right on the front, Eddie Murray. Oh, what is that? Sticking. Looks like a piece of wax or something on the back. But I think I got it off without any issues. Yep. Eddie Murray, guys. Look at that centering on that. Is pretty nice. Wow. These cards are beautiful, guys. I mean, look at the corners are straight cheddar. Straight cheddar. I don't want to put that on the bottom, so I'm going to put this puzzle card as a little safety net. Bucky Dent. There we go. That's like the perfect spot to hold a card. Gary Lucas, Alejandro Pena, Bud Anderson. Some people like fly through these breaks, but I don't know, man. I can't. It's really hard for me to fly through vintage cards. I just like admiring every single card. But you guys tell me if I'm going too slow. I will go at the pace you want. This is for you guys, not for me. So I should be going at the pace you guys prefer, not the pace that I prefer. So just let me know down there, faster, slower. Or if I'm already good. Either way, you know I'm the first to admit that I can improve in all aspects. Spot number 8 is Justin again. Justin is back up. Okay, great. That's good to hear, guys. All right, gum is off. Flip the cards around carefully. And fun time. Fun time hunting. Jim Dwyer. Get the focus. That's a cool Brewers hat. I don't remember that one. That must have been right after the one that was just straight pitchfork, downward pitchfork. All these hats and jerseys are awesome. Andre Dawson. Another, he's in the Hall of Fame, right? Another hit with really, really great condition. Like the centering and the edges and everything are perfect. There's a little printing bubble. I'll just kind of generally point where it is. That's the only issue on the front. But thankfully that's least scrutinized of, that's factored into the surface, but the centering is more important than, I think centering is the most important dimension, at least for PSA. Although we never really know because they don't disclose that. That's the speculation. Bob James, Andy Hassler, Dan Schatzer, Dwayne, I probably pronounced his name wrong, Gary Hancock, Lee Smith, another Hall of Famer, and a Paul Molitor. What? Oh my God, this pack is loaded too. Corners are beautiful. Centering's a little bit off on this one, but the centering's a little bit better on this one. Corners are beautiful on both of them. Surface is beautiful on both of them. Hey Patrick, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Jordan is in here. Let's take a look at who popped in recently. Jordan popped in, and I think that's all I missed. So welcome Jordan and welcome Patrick. We are, as you can see, ripping 1984. We're pretty hype about Project 2020. At least I am. So it's cool to be ripping this right now when the Don Mattingly card is blowing up again. All right, number 9. Number 9 is Joshua M. Good luck, Josh. Yeah, it's going to be hard to beat that pack. But if we get a Donnie Baseball, it'll beat it. Jeremy says, let's go, let's go. Let's get it. Donnie Baseball, Mike Schmidt. There you go. Just as Jeremy says that. Very nice. Craig Reynolds. Rick Sweet. Right off the bat, we hit the Mike Schmidt. Mike Brown. Mike Squires. Reed Nichols. Fernando Valenzuela. Probably should be in the Hall of Fame, but he's not. And then another Mike Schmidt. With pretty perfect centering. It might be 5% offset to the left. No surface damage. No surface issues. No printing bubbles. Oh, there is a little smudge down there underneath his headshot. You might be able to get that off with a microfiber cloth. Joe Morgan again on the Phillies this time. And Dennis Lamp. So very nice pack with 2 Mike Schmidts in it for Joshua M. I feel like we're crushing it so far. I mean, we already hit one of the rookies, and we got a lot of Hall of Famers. Okay, so now we're on to the second stack, which commences with pack number 10. So let me take this stack out carefully. Make sure there's 9 packs. 4, 9. Beautiful. Patrick, the mixer is... Let me give you the link to the mixer. The link to the mixer should be in there soon. And what it is you can kind of see it off to the corner here. I'll show you real quick. It's Gypsy Queen 2020 with 2 on-card autographs. So it's a 3-box mixer, random teams. So 30 spots, everybody gets a random team, or your spot, I should say your spot is assigned a random team. You can get more than 1 spot if you want. 2 hits, this has got an autograph in it. And oh, this has got, yeah. Right. So we got 3 guaranteed autographs and possibly a 4th autograph in this last box, which is 2019 Update Series. One of the hottest releases of 2019. So that is the mixer. So we want to make sure we answered Patrick's question there, and we'll get back to business, guys. We are up to number 10 now, and Keith W. is in slot number 10. Let me just replenish my thirst here. Excuse me, quench my thirst. I'm making stuff up now. This is about the time that I get silly, guys. Start acting goofy. All right, pack number 10. Keith, good luck, buddy. I don't know. I think we're down to like 10 or so, give or take a few. So there's still time to get in. You'll know if you try to check out with too many spots, it'll tell you. You can't overpay, so don't worry about that if that's what you're worried about. So next up is number 10, folks. Number 10 is Keith W. And we're starting off with Sweet Lou Whitaker. Right off the bat, guys. PS67491. The lines are jammed, folks. Get in on the mixer. If you're calling and the lines are jammed, just keep calling. Mike Moore. Rodriguez. Rick Langford. Tony Gwynn! We just hit the second year Tony Gwynn card right there, folks. You can't make this stuff up, folks. We got Tony Gwynn and we got Cal Ripken in the same pack. Now, how did we do that? That was Don West, Scott. Wow, this card it might be a 10, you guys. This is the best card we got this whole time. I mean, considering condition, woo! I don't have any more one-touches, but if I did, I would put this in a one-touch right now, man. This looks like a 10 to me. And that's not even Don West. This is Josh talking, not even Don West. Wow, this is the best card we got so far, guys. It's amazing how big of a difference condition makes. I mean, condition is everything. Everything. Cal Ripken, not as quite as perfectly centered. But man. Tommy Lasorda, I'm being very careful with these guys. I'm not putting them in penny sleeves as we go, because you got to be really, really careful with the corners, and I don't want to rush it. I also don't want to hold up the pace and everything. So I'm putting them away in the box. There's plenty of room on the edges. I'm not gonna do anything detrimental to the card, so don't worry about that. They're gonna be sleeved up and or top loaded before I touch them again. That Tony Gwynn was legit, guys. Don Sutton, Hall of Famer. Ricky Henderson. Oh my God, this pack is loaded. Man. The Tony Gwynn is still by far the best, though. Oh my God, that card is sick. How perfect condition it was. Okay, let me be very, very careful putting this one away, because that was straight fire. Keith, so far, is the big winner, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, next up. Number 11 is Chad DS. I think I augmented my Don West impersonation so I don't blow my larynx out. thankfully. Man, this box is a ton of fun. We might have to do another one of these in the future. I mean, it's just like 1984 was just loaded with Hall of Famers. 83 and 84, there's might have been like the peak for Hall of Famers. That's an interesting trivia question. If anybody knows the answer to that, like what year contains the most Hall of Famers? Eddie Murray, very off-centered though, unfortunately, but Eddie Murray's nonetheless. Bucky Dent, John McNamara, Chuck Porter, Mario Soto, Stormy Davis, Doug DeSena, Dave Stapleton, and Mike Scotia. Okay, pack number 12. So, Patrick, we're looking for Don Mattingly, number 1, Darryl Strawberry, number 2, Joe Carter, number 3, and we already hit Andy Van Slyke. That's also a rookie card. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Yep, Dave Stewart was one of my favorite players. Underrated, in my opinion. Do the flip here. Okay, number 12 is Scott W. I feel good about finding a Don Mattingly. I mean, it's just a total guess, but man, we're having good luck so far. Andre Dawson again. Off-centered, though. Mike Cross. Danny Martinez. Steve Carlton. There's another Hall of Famer. Bob Kearney, Marshall Edwards. So that was pack number 12 for Scott W. Number 13 is also Scott W. Joe Carter's not in here? Okay, is he in 83 tops traded? Or, sorry, 84 tops traded, I meant? No? No? Okay. Bob James. Andy Hassler. Bobby Brown. Mike Schmidt again. Craig Reynolds. John Montefusco. Rick Sweet. Hubie Brooks. Rob Wilfrong. Greg Minton. Benny Ayala. Bob Stoddard. Gary Matthews. Jeff Reardon. So that was number 13 for Scott W. Let me just check one thing, guys. All right, pack number 13 is in the books. $85. Okay, yeah. I don't know where I got that from. So, next pack is pack number 14. And 14 is going to be Caleb G. Oh, yeah, Donruss. Okay, I see. Yep, my mistake. 14 is Caleb G. Good luck, Caleb. Man, 85 tops is really nice for rookies. I think I might be... I don't know, would you guys think 85 has a better rookie class or 83? 85's got a lot of rookies in it. So, good luck, Caleb G. Caleb is relatively new to the pack. Dale Murphy. You can taunt Justin with this, Caleb. Jay Johnstone, Bill Kruger. Rick Peters. Ned Yost, Dwight Evans, Carlos Diaz, Manny Castillo. Checklist. All right, next up we have pack number 15. Pack number 15 is also Caleb, so we're almost halfway through. Thank you for the help there, Baseball Card Extravaganza. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, some people really are down with the checklists. Actually, in some older vintage sets, the checklists are the hardest cards to find. I don't remember which ones off the top of my head. Raleigh Fingers, but I remember seeing that at one point. Jim Palmer and Raleigh Fingers and a Jim Rice. So we got a few Hall of Famers already. I don't know if Raleigh Fingers is in there. I think he is, right? He's got to be. Jim Rice. That's pretty nice looking, a little bit off-centered. Oh, there we go. Steve Carlton again. So multiple Hall of Famers in this pack. Joe Nolan. Bill Matlock. Bob Watson with some nice shades. And then Raleigh Fingers again. Probably wins the award for best mustache of all time. This is another one. Oh, it is a little bit off-center. I was going to say it looked... At first glance, it looked like it might be condition-wise competing with that Gwyn. But so far, it's crazy. Like, I think that Gwyn that we pulled is actually the best condition card we've got. Total, out of every card I've seen. I mean, granted, I'm biased a little bit because I'm not paying as close attention to the non-hit cards. But man, I still got an adrenaline rush. When I saw that Gwyn, it was like, whoa. Like, it just pops out at you. It's like the perfect framing on the card and everything. The 1980 checklist. That's a good one. Yeah, and then like in the 50s and 60s, the team cards are actually more valuable than some of the player cards. Like, team cards are very collectible when you go further back. Terry Francona. Terry Francona coached Michael Jordan when Michael Jordan was playing minor league baseball. Those of you who don't know that, fun little fact. Steve Carlton. Get this to focus. Come on. George Hendrick. Alex Trevino. Reggie Jackson. Wow, that's a good ending to the pack. Very nice, Reggie Jackson. A little bit centered to the offset to the left. One second, seeing a weird device connected to our Wi-Fi. One second. That's bizarre. Who is that? All right, I have to look at that more a little bit later. Okay, so we are on pack number 17. Scott was 16. Josh is 17. It's weird. I can't find that device anymore. Bizarre. It is addictive, man. Yep, Scott, you were 16. Okay, we are on to 17. Josh M is back up. I just had to investigate that weird Wi-Fi device real quick, guys. Jim Mahler. Well, still looking for Donnie Baseball. We already hit Daryl Strawberry, Andy Van Slyke. We hit a Tony Gwynn. I look like a pristine Tony Gwynn. That was number 17. All right, this is the last pack of the first half. Number 18 goes to Scott W. It's very, very fun opening these old packs, Jeremy. John Curtis. Hold on to your knickers. Fergie Jenkins, Keith Moreland, Steve Trout. Fergie Jenkins is in the Hall of Fame, right? Ellis Valentine. Jerry Roos. Jeez. Spit it out. Mike O'Barry, Dave LaPointe, Dave Lopez, Hal McRae, I think that's Brian McRae's dad, Ken Forsch, Jerry Martin, and Jeremy Remy. Okay, pack number 19 is up, and it's Keith W. And that is the bottom right stack that I need to take out next. Oops. I just knocked my knee into the table. Hey, JC, how you doing, buddy? So number 19 is Keith. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. What's new, JC? I haven't seen you in a while. I don't think we have. Saw your name pop up somewhere recently. Maybe I saw you in another stream or something. Jim Frey, Alejandro Pena, Frank LaCourte. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You just moved. That you were telling me you were moving. That's right. Sorry about that, buddy. Cecil Cooper. You're talking about the pod thing, right? How did that go? Have a good move? I know. I try to remember everything, but it's tough. Well, you drove, right? And you used one of those pod things too, right? You make sure to take your highway pass out of there. That's what I was telling you. That's what I did. Left it in there, and it charged me tolls all the way through. Caleb G. Oh, nice. Amazon, I didn't know they do that. Man, they got their hands in everything. I saw they have another new company now that's like for prescription, people that have mail order prescriptions, but they like, instead of putting it like all the pills, instead of organizing them by type of prescription, they're organized by dosage. So like all the pills that you need, for a week or in one container or package or whatever. Man, moving is not fun. So number 20 is Caleb G is back up, and he hit an Andre Dawson. We've hit, I think, 2 or 3 of these already, and this one is better centered than the other one, but still not quite perfect. Gotta love Andre Dawson, though. Fan favorite in Chicago for many, many years. Dan Quisenberry. 3 Dawsons. Mike Schmidt, again. I think that's our second Mike Schmidt. I mean, there is no shortage of Hall of Famers in this, guys. 83 and 84 are like, man, that's got to be like the peak of Hall of Famers. If we go back and look at all the current Hall of Famers. And Carlton Fisk. Wow, that's a nice pack, guys. Fisk is also in the Hall of Fame. As Scott aptly pointed out, Joe Montana, yep, he's still in 81. We haven't gotten very deep into those. Joe Montana is still creeping in 1981. Jerry Rice is still creeping in 1986. And Steve Young, the top 2 rookies in 1986 are creeping around somewhere. Pick up some of those. If you pick up a few of those, we'll do those tonight after this. I'm down to hang out a little bit longer after this, if you guys are. Number 21 is Justin W. Justin got into this break pretty deep, guys. Scott got in pretty deep. A lot of you guys got in pretty deep. I appreciate it. I love hanging out with you guys. It's always the highlight of my week, or my day, now that we're doing 2 days a week. Highlight of my day when we get to hang out. Ricky Henderson. Wow, and that one's very nicely centered. There's a little tad bit, maybe even less than 5% off to the right, but that is a very sharp looking card. I don't see any printing issues. This might be the second best condition card I've seen this whole time, and it happens to have Ricky Henderson on it. That is no joke right there, guys. Don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on any card that's got a high grade on it. I mean, you'd be shocked. Like, even like Jordan cards from the 90s that you were like $3 cards when we were kids. They're $50, $100, $300 cards now. Paul Molitor. That's a nice follow-up to Ricky Henderson. Not quite as centered. But yeah, condition is the boss. Condition wins over everything else. Rudy Law, Cesar Cedeno. As time goes by, it gets even more pronounced. The gap between, like a 10, a 9, a 8, a 7, just keeps getting more and more wide. The gap between a high condition and a low condition card. Number 22 is also Justin W. I don't know how many Hall of Famers we pulled so far, guys, but it's got to be like more than 10. Probably closer to 13. Yeah, I have thought about doing a video like that. I was gonna basically document my first submission, and just you know how I like to do the videos where I'm just like thinking out loud and I'm like asking questions. I'm really like asking questions to myself. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people are looking for stuff like that where, I'm not pretending to know everything. But I'm telling you what I do know. I'm telling you what I don't know. And then we're going to figure out the rest together. I mean, that's like what it's all about to me. So, Steve Carlton, another Hall of Famer. I was thinking about doing it like that. Jeremy, what do you think about that? Where, I could, you said that would be awesome. Good to hear. So, you know, I'll ask like a bunch of questions. Like, I wonder if you're supposed to do it this way or that way. And I'm sure there's all kinds of questions that will come up, like how to package the cards. Mike Schmidt. Oh my God. Oh man. There's a little thing on the surface. Otherwise, the centering on this is perfect. Centering is the most important thing. You guys can't see it on the camera. I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell if I zoom in. It looks perfect from the camera, but it's not, unfortunately. There's a little like line. I don't even know what it is. It's a printing defect. But pretty darn good. It probably would get, I don't know how much they factor in the surface. So it's hard for me to say. Otherwise it would be a high grade card. Dennis Lamp. You see it. Okay. Gary Reedus. I don't know. I hesitate to say a 9 because I don't know how important the surface is. But I think that was the only flaw that I saw. 23 is Ben Z. Is Ben Z still with us? I didn't see him after I mentioned the founding fathers. Ben Z, where you at, buddy? Dick Williams. Oh, yeah. This is a good card, guys. I was just looking at the PSA values the other day when I was in between tasks. I was getting distracted. But this one's up there. Astros pitching and batting leaders is one of the better cards in this set. The centering is pretty perfect. It does have a surface issue in the... Oh, it looks like wax. You might be able to get that off in top left. But don't sleep on this card either, guys. Nolan Ryan cards are starting to rise in value too. Marty Barrett, Ricky Adams. I know because when I got back into collecting last fall, I bought a bunch of graded Nolan Ryan cards, and I went to go buy some more again yesterday, and I can't get anywhere near the price I got before. It's like 4 or 5 times higher. So if that's indicative of the overall market, he's probably up between 2 and 4 times since last summer. Jim Rice. Somebody needs to make like a index, you know, the S&P 500 index. I want to see like the Nolan Ryan vintage card index, or the Nolan Ryan 80s index, the Nolan Ryan 70s index. Jim Rice is a Hall of Famer. Somebody needs to do that. I bet you our buddy, forget his name. I'll let you know when I think of it later. We'll be the first one to do it. Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs, second year card. Oh, wow, that took a long time to get there, chat. That's weird. That took like over a week. Well, I'm glad you got it. Everything was packed well. Jordans arrived in pristine shape, I hope. Oh man, no, people who collect Nolan Ryan are in for a nice surprise when those things start. They're starting to move. Fernando Valenzuela. A lot of Nolan Ryan's cards are undervalued in my opinion because he played 25 years. And people, they didn't put enough value, I don't think, on like the second half of his career. I mean, this is all speculative, guys. This is just me telling my opinion. Don't take any investment advice from this, directly at least. Number 24 is Keith W. But you know I love speculating on things. Yeah, I pretty much ship everything first class or priority mail, so it's kind of weird that it took that long. It might be related to the current situation. There's a few people that I'll send an email out to you guys whoever was a new pack member in the last round of shipments, there's like 4 or 5 of you guys that didn't have a collector's profile filled out. So you didn't have a, I didn't want to just randomly pick bonus cards like I did the first round. So I'll be sending you guys an email just reminding you to fill that out. And if you have that filled out before I do the next round of shipments, I'll put your some of your favorite players and teams in there as a bonus. Everybody's gets as a new member of the pack, you get a free bunch of bonus cards, or a handful of bonus cards for joining. Mookie Wilson. So make sure you have your collector's profile filled out. When you go to throwpack.com, top left, join, or if you're logged in, just click the edit account button and make sure you have that filled out, because that's really, really useful. It also makes like interacting with each other more fun, because I actually, believe it or not, I study those sheets. Jess makes fun of me, but I'm like, look, I want to know what people like. So I pretty much, like, every couple days I pull out that sheet and I try to memorize it. So number 25 is Jeremy. I thought I had it next to me. I was going to tell you who had an empty profile, but I'll just send the email out. So look out for that. If you don't remember filling it out, you'll get an email. I haven't printed out the new one, Scott. I'm a little bit behind. I've been studying the first 2 rounds. Dave Winfield. I'll be honest, I don't know off the top of my head. I could cheat and tell you, but that wouldn't be any fun. Buddy Bell, Todd Cruz, Tony Phillips, Willie Randolph. Tony Phillips, I guess. Oh, Dave Winfield. How did I miss Dave Winfield? I was going to say, I know Tony Phillips wasn't the best card in there. Just in case you guys don't know what's going on tonight, we're opening the 1984 Topps Baseball BBCE Authenticated. $26. Looking for that Don Mattingly rookie card. Scott is up in the number 26 slot. Sparky, good old Sparky Anderson. Steve Trout, Kevin Gross, Vern Rule. Oh yeah, Dale Murphy. More taunting material. Dusty Baker. Another Dave Winfield. It's insane how many great players are in this box, guys. Dave Concepcion. I always think of the Cajun Man, the Adam Sandler Cajun Man, when I see Dave Concepcion. Dave Concepcion. Administration. 27 is also Scott W. Justin's getting jealous. Milt May, Frank Howard, George Brett. Oh man, looks like a good one. There's a little issue with the Topps logo. Otherwise, it's a little bit off center to the right. not quite as perfect as the Gwyn. Tom Seaver and Steve Carlton, though. That's a good one. Rod Scurry. Tim Stoddard. Bill Duran. Rafael Ramirez. Jerry Augustine. Glenn Wilson. Jeff Newman. So that is a 3/4 of the way through now. 28. 28 is Justin is back up. You just missed the Dale Murphy. Let's pull a Dale Murphy for Justin. We traded? Okay, cool. Let me write it down. Hold on. Which Ricky? Because there was a couple of them. Let me just write it down before I forget. Scott W. and Justin. Only one he got. Okay. Ricky through pack 28 for the Dale Murphy. Got it. And you only had one Dale Murphy because we pulled two. I think we pulled two different ones. If you pulled more than one, just let me know which one. Steve Renko, Dale Crandall. Did I already look at these? I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Hold on. Let's just look at the whole thing one more time. So 28 is Scott W. No, it's 28 is Justin. Sorry, guys. Del Crandall. Lost track of what was going on with writing that down. Nolan Ryan and Steve Carlton. That's a nice one. Only had one. Okay, good. Kevin Boss. Doug Flynn. No, you're fine. Please don't worry about throwing curveballs at me. I got to get used to it. Broderick Perkins. You're fine. Don't worry at all. Trading is a fun part of this, so I don't want to preclude that. 28. Here comes Donnie. 29 is Scott W. Or let me put the trade card in right in front of where the trade happened. That way I know everything behind that. Just in case we pull a Dale Murphy or a Ricky after that, I won't get confused. Just talking out loud, guys. Don't mind me. 29 is Scott W. Denny Walling. Lou Whitaker. Sweet Lou Whitaker with Jack Morris. It's a nice one. Very barely off-centered, like less than 5% to the right. Otherwise, it's really nice condition. Hold the cards up a little closer. I know, yeah. This year is just loaded with Hall of Famers and stars. Mill Hall. There you go. Second year Ryan Sandberg, and it's crazy enough. It looks like the Tony Gwynn, man. Look at the centering. That qualifies for 10 on the centering. You can't really tell. It's probably 1% off centered to the top, but it's straight 50-50 left to right. Yeah, that's crazy that you guys both had a house fire, man. That must have been devastating, guys. That says a lot about your positive outlook to come back to collecting after that. I mean, wow. I respect you guys a lot for that. No matter how devastating of adversity, you can always recover. For somebody always going through something tougher, that's a good way to look at it. But man, I'm still staring at this Ryan Sandberg. This might be another. I can't believe that some of the two of the best cards I've seen so far. Ryan Sandberg and Tony Gwynn. That's another great way of looking at it. If everybody survives and keep things in perspective, because it could have been worse. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's exactly like you guys nailed the spirit of this channel like right on the nose. This is about like, being a supportive place for especially for people that have come out of collecting and are coming back into it. I mean, we welcome everybody, right? We welcome everybody if you're mindful and you're kind and supportive and everything. You're more than welcome. But this is like we're going through the refamiliarization process together. That's one of the things I like about this group. All right, that was number 29. So Scott hit a very nice Ryan Sandberg second year card. Let me grab another box because I'm running out of room in this one. $29 with the beautiful Ryan Sandberg in it. Wow. We are just crushing it with hits tonight, guys. Remember, if you missed out on this featured break, you can get in on the next featured break, which is 1987 Donruss. Also a BBCE authenticated box. This bad boy right here, 1987. We pulled we were cracking wax packs from here, and we hit all the rookies except for Maddox. So this box is a ton of fun to open. If you missed out on the giveaway for the featured break here, get into that. And let me give you the link to that real quick. Here's the link to the next featured break. 1987 Donruss. Greg Maddux is the best rookie out of there. I think Greg Maddux only appeared in Donruss in 1987. That's what makes that card very unique. We're also giving away Barry Bonds rookie card, Mark McGwire rookie card, which is on fire right now because of Topps Project 2020. This used to be a $35 card in a PSA 10 before Project 2020, and now it's going for closer to $350. Love the font choice that they made in the 87 design. They really emphasized that in the project cards. And then also a Tim Tebow numbered out of 999 baseball Tim Tebow. So no slouch cards there. We are on pack number 30. Just wanted to mention that for anybody that was new that might have missed out on this break, guys. Pack number 30 is going to be for Keith W. I think there might be 1 or 2 spots left. I haven't checked. It might be sold out already. If it is, I apologize. But if not, there's either 1 or 2 spots left in the 87. So go get into there while you can. Pete Rose and Dave Parker. Ken Daly. Pete Vukovich. Wade Boggs. There you go. There's a Wade Boggs second year card. Candy Maldonado. Bo Diaz. Don Slott. Doug Bird, Alfredo Griffin, Rick Sutcliffe, Scott McGregor, and Ken Oberkfell. Oh, nice. That's a nice Tebow, Chad. All right, number 31. Number 31 is for Justin. We got Frank Robinson leading things off, then Mike Warren, Alan Bannister, Al Holland and Dan Quisenberry, Mike Scott, Pete Falcone, Mike Caldwell, Mike Hargrove, Steve Balboni, Ivan DeJesus, and Daryl Porter. Still looking for Donnie Baseball. Down to the last 4 packs. 32 is Caleb. Chad is predicting the Mattingly to Justin. Justin's got spots number 33 and 34. And then Jeremy and Ben rounded out. After that, Dave Righetti, Alan Ramirez, Dale Murphy. 1 spot away from Dale Murphy again, Justin. Bob Jones, Joey McLaughlin, Julio Franco playing shortstop. I forgot that he played shortstop. Gene Richards. Oh, yeah. That's probably the 3rd best card in the set. Bam. Love my Nolan Ryans, guys. In this case, it's Caleb's Nolan Ryan. It's a little bit off-centered, but thankfully there's no other issues. Like the corners are butter. No surface problems. Yep. It's probably 2080 or maybe even 1585. Unfortunately, but it is a Nolan Ryan. For Caleb. We've had good luck on the centering of the big cards. The Ryan Sandberg and the Tony Gwynn have 10 potential. Second-year cards, don't sleep on the second-year cards either. Number 33. Oh, now we have 4 left. Justin is in the 33 slot. Cabell, Tim Raines, and Ricky Henderson. That's a nice one. Nolan Ryan, Steve Carlton, and Tom Seaver. Another nice one. It's off-centered a little bit. You know what? Let me see if I can... Hey, let's try this. So I just made that spreadsheet. You should be able to comment on it. I don't think it'll let you edit it, but you should be able to comment on it. Let's just try this as a test. Anybody who traded, I think there's only been 1 trade that Justin made. I got it written down, but let's just try it as a test. Maybe leave a comment in the spreadsheet. because when we do this, when we have more of these, that might be easier to keep track of it that way. It's up to you if you guys want to try that. Anyway, we are on number 33 for Justin. We pulled a Nolan Ryan already. Bob Gritch. I think, thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. I think there's an address in most of the videos. It's the P.O. box is where you would send it. I think it's also on the About tab of YouTube. Charlie Huff. I appreciate that, man. You don't have to do that, though. That's very generous of you. That was pack number 33 for Justin W. You might have to go to like an old